We are Premier League. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to Moneyball. Now, it's our first game of the season, our first game in the Premier League. I cannot believe we're actually finally here, and I cannot wait for this episode. I can't tell you how excited I am for this. I'm just so excited to get into this. First order of business, we managed to get our left back. Theo managed to come in. Now, it took me a second attempt to get him, because he got declined his work permit the first time, and I was able to offer him 54 grand a week, which is a lot of money for a player for our level, but we had 100 grand a week in wages left, and we can afford 2 players, maybe 3. So I thought it was worth it to try and get him his work permit. If he counts more towards the wage budget, it can get him a few extra points, I believe, on the work permit, which got him over the line. So that worked all right for us. So I'm pretty much set now. Like, I still want one more winger because we've got Jones, Nunley, and then we're not even going to use Bowler. So yeah, we need one more really. But the team for today's game is going to be, Lumley's going to start in goal for us. It's going to be Aina, Marvin, Diogo, Quiroz, and Theo then as a back four, with Martin Payero playing as the box-to-boxer, and we're going to have Hans van der Bruggen as the CDM, mainly because Nicolas Fernandez is actually out injured, but he was going to start. Isaiah Jones and Che Nunley on the wings, and then Fran Navarro and Ben Diaz up front. So we'll see how this goes. I'm really interested to see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen, and we're going to find out together. Here we go. So excited for this. Our first game in the Premier League, Moneyball system. Here we go. Has it worked? We're going to find out right now. As just the manager says, pressure's all on them. Yes, it is. Come on. I did promise to go 3D. Now, let's give this a go. For a second, that said 16-0, but that just means the time of the game. As I say, bloody hell, that's a bit unrealistic. Right, here we go. Here we go, then. We are underway in the Premier League with Barnsley Football Club. You can just imagine it, can't you? Well, analysts and stats guys were a lot on the field before the game, celebrating their victory last season. Nunley nearly gets in incidentally early on. Hopefully this isn't too, like, if it is a little bit, I can still tweak the settings a little bit. And I can also, oh no, Gabby's in. I can also, I might just slow this down a touch actually, as they're going to go through. They might score, and they do, and it might be offside as we slowed it down. Yeah, it's offside. Hey! Yeah, if it is a little bit choppy stuff, I can still mess with some of the settings before I have to then result go back to 2D with 3D highlights. But I think we should be okay. Oh my God, what a goal. Haven't got a highlight for us yet. Yeah, the centre-back pairing, I'm not sure what to do yet. We'll wait and see what happens with the stats, but I'd like to probably get that nailed down. But Quiroz, he scored. I tell you, the reason I signed, only reason I played him ahead of anybody else, as I noticed in the preseason friendlies, he scored, I don't know, maybe 9 from corners. So I don't know why. He's not that good in the air. Obviously he is, so that's the only reason I played him, was because on his stats in preseason, he scored loads from corners. So there you go, Moneyball. There it is working. That is exactly Moneyball. That was just... It was just a, start of the season, I'm not really sure. Like, I've tried to match up well, like we've played, like, up front. I know how good Ben Diaz is. Well, we know how good he is. Not only is he a fairly popular player in Britain anyway, albeit, I was going to get a penalty, but he also obviously got all his stats that we could see in the Championship, which we know much about. So I tried to pair him up with a new player to see how that went. But I tried to do the simple centre-back. We've got our Marvin centre-back there with Quiroz, but... Yeah, not a great start. A wonder goal and our penalty. He's missed it. No, you're joking me. The reason that's so ridiculous is Gabriel Barbosa has 20 penalty taken. He missed, but then Maddison scores anyway because nobody can react to the ball. Annoyed about that. Fran Navarro gets demolished in the air. Right, we're going to slide across here. I mean... We're all over the place, aren't we, to be honest? Let's be honest about it. Can't press the ball, can't do anything right this seconds. They're going to swing into the box. Oh dear, Suso's in. That was awful. I'm going to say I want to see much better. I'm also going to make a sub. I think I'm going to take off Navarro or Diaz early on here. Let's go Fran Navarro. I'm going to throw on Callum Robinson up front. First change. Jones is going to come up on a 6.2 as well. I'm going to throw on somebody else is going to go wide here. It might actually have to be Robinson on the left. I might go Nunley on the right, Robinson left, and then throw on Josh Coyote up front, maybe. We'll do that. As a highlight, does start here, though. Lumley's going to play it short to Marvin, who's going to play it into Payero, who pings it wide to Nunley, who's about to get switched to the right-hand side. Oh, wow. There you go. I was hoping it's going to be our highlight. It's going to be theirs. Whip to the far post. It's a blocked cross. Okay, is that the highlight over? Nope, still going. We're going to build again, are we? Theo is going to get on the left-hand side, plays it to Nunley. Do something else with it this time, yes. Diaz, okay, we're going to retain slightly more this time. Okay, that's fine. We're going to make any runs here and behind. Diaz has gone late. Play somebody else in. Callum Robinson, surely. You're going to play it short here. Payer gets to it. Keeps bouncing it back. I don't like that. Play it forwards, good. Josh. To our pivot, plays it back to the keeper, okay. Not sure about that. We're not really progressing anywhere, lads. Come on, here we go. We've got just a lump in behind to Aina, sorry. Ola Aina. Plays it far post. Callum Robinson, surely. No, Callum, don't start this. Do not start with this bollocks. Missing one-on-ones all the time. Josh gets to it on the corner. Good. Here we go. Maybe on the counter-attack. Josh Coyote. He's going to run at the defence. He's going to have to pick somebody else out. He's not going to score from here. Theo gets it. Goes back to Van der Bruggen. Plays it into Ben Diaz. Ben Diaz to Josh Coyote. Josh Coyote hits it wide. What is it with my two saves and strikers missing chances? Ben Diaz. Robinson. Pings it. It's cleared. Second ball. Come on. Second. No! That's it. Oh, we might get it now, though. Olaina. Marvin. What's he going to do with this? Picking into the striker's feet. It is open for a second there. Here we go. Nunley will have it. Aina. Going to work its left side now. Oh, it's a red card highlight. Don't believe it. We'll go to our attacking 4-4-2 and try and get a goal, especially against 10 men. Goal kick. Gears played straight out to Bowler. Plays it long into Callum Robinson. It's headed down to Diaz. Josh Coyote. Come on, Josh. Plays it to Callum Robinson again. Plays it to the far post. Oh, it's headed away. Bowler. Good lads. Bowler. Plays it across to Aina, to the left back, to the right back. Dribbles. Do not shoot. Let's give it the last highlight of the game. They had the ball right near our goal. It's whipped in. Headed away. Right to Justin. Going to cross it far post. Gabby. Yeah. What's this highlight going to be? They're going to have to get this long. Second ball. Need to get the second ball here, lads. Come on. This is all FM's about in these situations for the highlights to be ours. And yeah, we have got to the second one. Here we go. It's going to be our highlight, surely. Josh Coyote, play him in. No, Josh, where are you going with this? Aina. Oh, finally we get it to Nunley. To Paero. To Aina. Are we going to finally get the ball in the box? Far post. Callum Robinson. Callum Robinson could not hit the cow's ass or with a banjo. Nunley has it and plays it to Bowler. Plays it what sort of cross is that? Roberto Carlos? I can't express how poor of a result that is considering the fixtures we've got. It was there for us to win it. It's the finishing of the chances that's the problem. Right, I'm definitely getting a winger in. So I'll see you in a few days in the Norwich game. I'll definitely have a winger. Might have a second player as well for you. But I'll see you then anyway. Okay, welcome back everybody. So managed to sign 2 players so far. We're about to sign 3, or our third. So managed to bring in Jacob Brown and Carlin Grant. Now, Brown's coming into play as our winger. Again, he scored really high on our striker and on our winger stats, actually. Did really well. And Carlin Grant was pretty much good across the board for everything last year. And in fact, for somebody that dribbled in behind, he also had really good stats for in the air. So he was also perfect. And we're about to sign Ryan Yates, who was always our best pivot player. So what's nice is we've got some established championship players that we did know of. Of course, we know some of these players, but they hit the stats that we're looking for. That's why they're in the team. And then we've also got on top of that a load of unknowns, like Diego Quiros. No idea how good he's going to be. Theo, I think I know who he is. If he's the player I'm thinking of, I think he's okay. But a player I've never seen him before. Hans van der Bruggen, never seen him before. Shane Nunley, if he's the player I'm thinking of, I think I know how good he is. I've never seen him before. So we've got a good mix of things, but they've all been put together under the same idea and principle of the stats of Moneyball, right? That's the whole point of this. So with them coming in, Admiral could leave, and so could probably a couple of others. Ryan Ledson can leave. So we'll play Fran Navarro from the start along with Carlin Grant, I think is the 2 of this game. I'll play Shane Nunley with Brown like that. That's okay with me. And I guess we'll go with him at CDM because I don't think Yates is going to be back in time. So that's going to be the team for today's game. The 3D was okay for you last game. System Manager says, got to impress me or put on a show. It looked okay when I just looked at it back a second ago. It looked fine, actually. So hopefully it's all good. We just need to do better this game. Come on, Barnsley. I want this team to do well so badly. Come on. So you love this series, by the way. Thank you again to everybody that's been supporting the channel and this series in particular. Absolutely loved it. I just hope we can get some positive results for you. No highlights. Come on. Man, such an attacking system here. No highlights at all in the first half. Interesting. Proud of everybody's effort so far, let's say that. I take off Fran Navarro, I'm going to put on Josh Coyote. I think at the start of every season with this save, in this series is going to be a trial and error process until we get some stats to start using. Let's take out... Who should we take out here? Jacob Brown, let's put on Callum Robinson again. Jesus Christ. Not after last time, surely. I don't want to go for the game, to be honest. I don't want to lose it. There we go. First highlight, 75 minutes in. So throw in Van der Bruggen, Theo. Theo plays it back to Quiros. Quiros plays it back to Van der Bruggen. Somebody who gets tackled. Counter press. Is the counter press going to work? No, look at the laziness here, lads. What are we doing? Walking all over the place. Can we win it now? Surely we can win this now. Oh my God, it's their highlight. Oh, yeah, it's going to be theirs, I think. Come on, can we win it? Oh, no, we're getting played on like we're not even there. This is a concern. No. Oh, no, come on. Away. No, Lumley, you're joking me. What sort of goalkeeping is that? It was the only highlight in the entire game. Okay, so I think that, look at the fixtures, Jack. So we've concluded our business pretty much. There's nothing else we can do. I think we're going to come back for the Sheffield United game here and the Liverpool game there because Liverpool playing the Cup game, get this game out of the way, we'll play those two. Get our first big game against one of the big sides. And we're just blowing an incredible opportunity to get onto a good run. If you think about it, we lost both, and it's got nothing to do with the defence, really. One was a penalty in the first game, which I guess was their fault. Another goal, and then there it was a thunderbolt from mile. Well, it wasn't a thunderbolt. It was a shot from far out. I don't think it was a thunderbolt. It was the keeper's fault. The strikers haven't created anything or got in behind, so I might have to watch the game in extended and see what's going on there because there's no reason why we shouldn't be creating chances. That's unreal. But that's the episode anyway. Thank you very much for watching. Again, like I just said before, thank you so much for all the support in the series. This series has been incredible, and I just want to bring it to you as quick as I can. So yeah, absolutely loving this series. I hope you're as well. We're seeing multiple different creators now go and take this concept and apply it, which, I'm obviously not the first person to do something like this. I think there are people doing this even back in FootBall 2005 because the book Moneyball came out in 2003. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing somebody talk about this around FootBall 2007, but they were playing an earlier version, something like that. I vaguely remember something like that. So so I'm not the first person to do it, and I definitely am not claiming to be. But I do think at the moment it's been good that what we've managed to do, and I mean we, because it's been the support of all of you early on in this series, and all of you watching now, to get that sort of momentum going and to have this series do as well as it has. It's got other people to go and try it for themselves. It's introduced new people to Moneyball, and that's just absolutely brilliant. And thank you and welcome to my Barnsley season ticket holders that are all tuning in as well to the series. Hopefully we can do better than you managed to in real life. And judging by this season, we're not off to the best of starts. I've got to be honest, I hope my sort of rage doesn't annoy people too much. I don't do it for effect. One thing I categorically say 100%, I don't do anything for effect. This is just naturally me playing. So I'm not trying to get wound up by the game. It just winds me up. So that's just, that's just the way it is. And it's just, it's natural, right? It is natural. I don't try to be anything that I'm not. So yeah, if it doesn't know, I'm sorry, but it's not me putting on an act. And hopefully it doesn't. If it doesn't and you find it funny, that's great as well, because it is always funny. I think Football Manager is always funny when you're watching the person and things are going wrong for them as well, because you can relate to it because you know it's happened to you, and to see them get just as annoyed about it is always great. It's just been great so far. I've loved every single second of this. I really love this series. I'm loving doing it. The results are starting to irritate me, because the first season was frustrating, and the second season was really good. This season, that's just really bad, and it's going to be more important. I think we need to get better with our recruitment. And what I mean by that is now I knew it was always going to be a problem up to this point, but now we're in the Premier League, we should be able to get work permits for a lot of staff as well. We need to get our staff set up properly, our scouts in particular is what I'm talking about, so that we can scout players well in advance, so we know how quick they are and how strong they are and all the other stuff that you might need to know. And the reason I say that is I think wingers are the problem for us. Now, our wingers might be quick in relation to the rest of our squad, but that might only be 16 and 15s. And in the Premier League, when you've got fullbacks that are quicker than your wingers, that's a huge problem in Football Manager. So we need to be able to do better with that. And that's going to be something I'm going to put emphasis on going into the next summer transfer window for next season. This season was always going to be a bit of trying to get the odd championship player in here and there as well, because we wanted to bring the best with us up. But the danger of us being in the relegation zone by the time we play City is we have played a lot of teams we should be beating. So that's why I'm getting concerned early on. Anyway, that's going to do the episode. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I can't thank you enough. Please do like, like the videos and leave me comments on them, because I always try and reply to them. I always like to hear back what you're thinking on the series. But yeah, thank you to every single one of you that's been able to do that and to view and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. It's been amazing. I can't thank you enough. And with that being said, I will see you next time for the Sheffield United game, which we will probably draw, and Liverpool game that we'll lose. No, we're not. No, it's going to be a big win against Sheffield United. We're going to smash Liverpool 1-0, penalty in the last minute, and we're going to be out of the relegation zone. That's what's going to happen. But thank you very much for watching. See you next time.